Hi everybody, how are you? Happy 1st of June, and if you're down under like me, happy first day of winter. So not looking forward to the cold, everything's starting to ache. But if you're up in the northern hemisphere, it's the first day of summer, so I hope you're all enjoying some really lovely weather. Today also means it's the first day of Creep on June with Tracie Fox Creative, and I'm so excited to do some bits and pieces, and also I'm involved in her collaboration, and my day is the 15th of June, so I hope you'll come back on the 15th and join me. But I thought that I wanted to do some other bits and pieces. I was looking at all of the pages there's 3 kits, and they're all linked down in the description box. And this one is the pages, and then there are some blank pages that you can put on the back. And I was just looking at them, and it's supposed to be Poe's, well, not a ledger, but his book, his writing of all of his finding of all these monsters and things. And I just loved all of the old book part around the edge. So I thunked to myself, and this is not finished, but I'm going to do the last 2 pages with you because it's the same. What I've done is the same all the way through. So what I've done, when I take books apart, I have a nice big pile. I go through and I take out all of the pages that have only got writing on one side or blank on both sides. And this is only a small pile of what I've got. Often I'll put them through my printer and I'll print onto them because, it's just nice. You can't buy paper like this. But what I did, and you probably can see a little bit of writing there, is I've taken 3 pieces of my book pages and I've ripped them up, and I've cut out each page of the diary of Poe, and I've still got to do the cover. So this one's like an introduction, so I haven't actually done anything except put the page there. And then we've got little photographs poking in and out and things on clips here, more werewolves, full moon, and I've made it so grungy. More werewolves, little clip with some more midnight, because of course, depending on what movie you watch, that's when they turn into werewolves. Then we go witchy poos. I've got a bit of a raven feather there, and so it's completely not what I normally would do. I do all nice, cute, shabby chic, a little bit grungy, or not grungy as such, but worn. But this time so I haven't done a huge amount of decorating. I've just enhanced the pages. Like this one, that is off the embellishment, and the photo is actually underneath. I've just put it onto, let me see if you see, I've put it onto some card. Can we see that? Yeah, I don't know. And I've only glued it at the top, and then I've got Dr. Frankenstein's letter, another Frankenstein, and all this photographic evidence of all these other Frankensteins. They're all in there along with that one. Bit of alcohol ink tape. Dracula, a little bit of a letter to Drac there. And then the female Draculas. That's the same, it's got card, and underneath it just rusted paper clip there. The mummy, bit of coffee dyed cheesecloth there too, and with a rusty T-pin. The jack-o'-lantern, the scarecrow. I went out to the front garden and got some dead weeds that had been poisoned, so I've put those there. Another paper clip there, and some more, just a bit of, it actually, the reason I put some fabric there, it actually says the stuffing contains bone fragments, rope, not frayed. It tightens with, and then whatever, but it talks about the, there was, or maybe it's on the other page, it talks about the, oh, I can't find it. Anyway, it was talking about the fabric. So I've put the fabric on there as well from the, there we've got Mr. Reaper. And so I've added, you know, I've got other photos. So this is like all his evidence that he's put together from, so I thought we'll do the last 2 pages, which is Reaper and then the Angel of Death there. I'll show you how I put that together. You can, it's, I mean, it's still thick, but there's a lot of movement. Oh, I haven't glued that very well. Let's glue that right now. And then we'll put the cover on. So I'll show you what I'll just put a bit of glue there. So how is everyone? I hope you're all well. Are you joining in with the Tracie's Creep on June? So much fun. Okay, so the first thing, let's cut these out. I've cut them on the page. I'm going to leave that bit there. I could cut across there, but I'm not going to. I've been so busy, which is why you haven't had any videos from me. It's been May was History Month, and I was doing some bookbinding workshops at one of my local, well, not my local library, about half an hour's drive away, but it was so popular that, and they made a mistake. They booked 20 people in instead of 10, and they told me the day before. I was just like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't make 10 kits up this afternoon. So I ended up having 2 workshops, and but they really loved it, so that's the main thing. Fold that there, and let's cut this one out. So is everyone else, have you been busy? Life gets like that sometimes. I can't believe how quickly this year's actually gone. Anyway, and this month is my birthday month. And not only is it my birthday month, it is my, oh my gosh, 60th. And I have to laugh. No one ever believes my age. I thank my dad for that, I think. With the good genes. So and then I was going to have a big party. I always have a party on my milestones. And then my band that I belong to announced that the cabaret, which is usually in May, was going to be in June on the day that I would have the day after my birthday. So I would have had my birthday on that Saturday. So I've actually sent everyone a link, my birthday invitation, and told them to come along to the band cabaret. Okay. Now, so what I did is I've already put this, there's 3 book pages on the back of this. So the first thing I'm going to do is put that here, but you can see I've cut these little slits because I already, so we went mucking around. I've got, this is that same photo, but a little bit bigger, but I thought that could go under there. and this one can go in there. So I have to, I'm going to get a pencil and not put glue here, otherwise it won't fit. No glue. There, and no glue there. Okay. So, put the glue, so right up to the edge, or the fold I should say, and I've been not going all the way to the, I'm not worrying about making sure that it's completely stuck down, because then I can ruffle up all the edges. So then just I'm lining that up there, and that out, and this is where I come in and use my non-existent fingernails and squish it all up and rip it and generally have a bit of fun. And then that one. I've already inked all of that, so that's just going to stick up under there. So this side we need to, I just roughly, oh, that's a nice edge, isn't it? We might have that on the outside. I'm just going to roughly work out where I want it. No measures, because all of these little pages have worked out to be different sizes, so I haven't worried about measuring. I haven't even worried about if I've been cutting them straight, because it doesn't really matter, because it's all being ripped up and all the edges are getting curled stuff. But I've been doing the corners as best as I can with weird edges like that. So we have one, and what I've been so sometimes I'll sort of have it on an angle one way or the other. I think that way maybe. Well, I do three. So the middle one I've just been using my glue book and grabbing that because that doesn't matter. And then I'll use another one of these papers. We'll do those roughly the same. Super rough. So I know some people had already started their journals and things, and you know what, I said to my hubby, I'm not watching any. I said I want to come up with my own thing, and I hope that I've come up with my own. I'm not sure if anyone else has done this or not, because I've actually not been going onto YouTube so that I could so you can just, because I want this nice, it just looks so cool. The edges are all in, out, they're all uneven, and oh, make sure I put it on the right side. Yes, this side. No glue there. So just to start with, I just put a bit of glue stick and work out where I want that. That way we wanted it. I'm going to take a little bit off the inside to make it a bit narrower. Nice. Yeah. This is just to hold it in the middle, and I'll come in with my art glitter glue after to stick them all down. How's that look? you. Grab this, so I just come in and this is the only edge here along where the spine will be that I've been making sure I get right to the edge. No clue on that bit. Give that a squish. Then I'll grab my ink. I've been using a combination of vintage photo and ground espresso. Colour. Oh, sorry, daughter's walking past on the phone talking to who knows. And I'm being like, I just wouldn't ever ink this rough ever, but I've been having lots of fun. And then we can start to squish and bend all those edges in, which would get, because the edges of the book are where all this wear and tear would be the most. So some to the front, some to the back, because there's still another page. Oh. And now, so this, I'd put this little, I think this was a sample, dates from the past. I can't remember if it's 1 or 2. Anyway, I've put them on this, that I've made into a tab, a little, out of my tab jar. Sometimes I'll just cut out of scraps, just fill it up. So now I can glue that down on this side. Oh, you can see where I was seeing if it fit on the back before I did it on the front. Put that down. Right, and put our other photo in there. Did we leave enough? Yes, we did. So this one, because that's poking out like that. Actually, yep. I reckon this can get all squished up too. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. That was Mum's, where Mum is in a nursing home. She's in the locked dementia ward, and they've got some COVID cases in there, so we can't visit. Right. I think I'm going to, because that's going to, I'm going to stick that down, and then, you know, this will all get squished up at the outside. Perfect. Oops. And there. There we go. So you saw I only put glue in the middle because that way this can all get like it would be on the edge. Yes. That could have a little bit of scrunching up down the bottom here where it would get caught as things go in and out. There we go. And there we are. Last page. So what have I got here? So this can go straight onto there. Nice, all the way up to that folded edge, because that's the only thing that's holding my book together. All of those folded edges and bits of book page. That's holding my book together with my spine. So we make that nice and even there. we come. Squish it all up. Remember those other pages are already squished up. Give it, rough it up a bit. Sometimes even just making the creases and then going back out just is enough to give it that weathered look. Okay, so last 3 pages. I need, actually you can have 2 of these. Oh, 3, because that's going to be the cover. I think we'll get away with it. Oh, and more. As long as we've got enough. Oh. This book's got a really big margin. Have a look at this one. This is, can you see the edge here? That's how it was actually cut and bound. Not even like our normal pages are. So cool. And yes, and it's a lot, it's not very good paper, you know, it's very, you can tell that it's only glued in. Right, so we want it about there and about there-ish. As you saw before, you can come in and take more off. The edges. Okie dokie. Oh, we might need a plain one because otherwise the, oh no, it's the writing. There was one here, let me show you. It happened to have something plague, and so I've left the plague part there. And this, you know, when you get your books and someone's written, I don't know, sorry Margaret Cattle Jones, but you know, when they write their name in the front of the book, and I just thought, oh, I love that writing, so I just stuck it down there. Why not? Why not? Right, let's put that down about there. So once again, just in the center. I mean, I could have, you know, not glued them and made pockets and things, but then, I mean, that's fairly wide, and that's just from wrinkling the pages and putting in those few photos. Imagine if I'd made pockets, it would be out here like this. So that didn't happen. Ah, now that one's got, it's got a good, it's got a nice, enough, about 1 centimetre with no text. So I put that way and come up here. Nice. Yeah, just got it straight. And last one. Oops. I think I'm going to just put it out that way, like that. Right. Get the glue. We got a new car. My hubby decided he wanted a brand new one. He said he turned 65 this year, and he said, I've never ever had a brand new car. So, oh, it's so nice. It's got so many buttons. Who knows what to press? Yes. It's one of those, it's a plug-in hybrid. So we plug it in every few nights and don't have to pay for petrol. But it has got a petrol tank as well, if needed. Right, let's scrunch this up. nice. So we'll make sure that's all looking good. So I was going to make a book cover. Oh, I've got some things for that page. Hold on, we better put those on. Mandy. So I've got a little raven. And this was off, this is not in the kit. That's the I'll get into the light there, the cover from The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe, and it's off the Graphics Fairy premium site, along with this piece of music, The Raven, dedicated and read by David Bishfam by Arthur Berg. So 9/8. Oh, that's a fun key signature. So I've got that, and what else have we got? I've got a rave. I hadn't decided what I was going to use. I just poked some things in there. So I did think that I possibly could clip that on here. This needs to come in a bit. There's a church there, but I could put a church there, or up here. Maybe we just clip on the raven. How cute is that little skeleton with a tutu? I just really love it. I just don't know. I think I'm going to have to put it on this side because I want to use it because I think it's so cute. And so I had everything, and I've cut everything out here. And this is also from the Graphics Fairy premium membership site, and it's a what do you call it? Line work, etching of Edgar Allan Poe, and it's his signature down the bottom. So I'm going to put that in the front of the book. And I thought that these two photos, they could be Edgar Allan Poe, like, you know, gazing up the moon, thinking about werewolves, looking out to sea. I'm sure there were sea monsters we just didn't get there. I've cut the codex out. I might put that in the front as well. So not sure if I'm going to put the I'll just leave that up there, but let's work out how should we clip that on. Should we just safety pin it? Not safety pin it, rusty one. Yeah, keep all my rusty stuff together because all of the rust. Oh look, I've got a rusty music one for the music paper. Here we go. Oh, I've got these little ones. Yeah, why don't we use that? They don't go through the paper all that well, so I am going to grab my pokey tool and just poke where I might want it to go there. That there. There we go. And it's also hard with all the rust because they don't slide very easily anymore. Oh, in you go. In you go. Oh, gotta hold my tongue at the right angle here. Come on. Ah, gotcha. There we go. That'll be fine, and that'll just... So when these are just on normal paper. These ones are on 160 GSM, but I inked to the edges of the back so that when I did this, and you don't see the white. There we go. And you, my little cutie, where are you going to go? I suppose I've got lots of those in there. I could just clip that there with, oh, look at that. No, don't like that. Let's find little mini clips in here. How about that? That one? Oh, I could, one of those. There we go, that'll do. Right. So like I said, very simple decorations because I've just let the beautiful digital pages that Tracie has created speak for themselves. And I've just, oh, actually, you know what, we might just put that in as if we've added it in. I don't know if you've ever seen any of my travel journals. I have stuff clipped in all the time, all over the place. Right, so there is our